See? You look nicer when you smile.
I
Это
can
прям...
do that. But remember your situation. Don't.
Yeah, I know. If the elevator breaks, do we get stuck here?
Я не могу. Я не могу, это невозможно. Это тяжело. Но надо держаться. Это тяжело, но надо держаться.
I can cut it open. This is your own request. Give me a reason to cancel it.
The reason is, I'm not feeling so great. Maybe we should Denia? Wow. Hi, Siki. Did I keep you waiting?
Блядь, это невероятно кринжово.
Here too. Why are you with Denia today, Senior?
Гуляем. Просто хотели прогуляться.
I didn't realize you were that close. But that's nice. At least Denia finally gets some fresh air. Every time I went to the infirmary, Dr. Luke said you still needed some rest. So, are you feeling better now? Okay then. Make sure you catch up with us later on, Senior. Did you know, Nia? The photography fan club is planning to apply for a studio. They have budget for that? Was it the prize they won from the campus event? Yeah. They won't stop talking about how much they owe you.
Это невозможно, блядь.
More than usual today.
Бля.
Grika. If you want me to keep playing dumb, I can do that. And I'll leave it there, as usual. But there's only one thing I want to make sure. Will you still be celebrating your birthday this time next year?
Ебать. Ой-ой-ой.
I will. Then next year, we'll celebrate your birthday together. Promise? Promise. How about we make a cake together when the time comes? I thought you said there's only one thing you wanted to make sure of.
Denia still has some checkups to do tonight. Maybe after she's fully recovered in a few days.
Ну, не
You
восстановится.
sound just like Dr. Harrison, Senior.
Ага. Блядь! Мы проебались, блядь! Мы проебались, сука!
It's fine. We've made a promise.
Блядь, говно!
Right. Off I go to sort out some
Черт,
files.
блядь. Надо... Блядь, мы... Это... нет! Нет, Сиги! Блядь. Прости. Прости.
You go get those files, Zagrika. Oh, sneaky you. Being so nice and kind all of a sudden. Strong, caring. Keep it up and I might actually fall for you. Alright, break time's over. I almost died of boredom being stuck in the sickbed these past few days. How about you and I go play some video games, Rover?
Поебашили, блядь. В игрушки играть.
Look at all those games. What do you have in mind? I was thinking La Hyrule blocks. Wait, really? I even gave you the hint. You're the type who during a date wants to watch separate movies and just meet up afterward.
High Roy blocks with you. Brings back bad memories.
Aw, you have such a good memory. Alright, let's start with your game. Oh, sneaky you. Beating my score while I was distracted talking. Messing up little things like this every now and then can actually make you more likable, okay?
Сучка, бля. Я не могу.
We should keep moving. The archive is usually my favorite place
Не
to
знаю,
pass
блядь,
time.
это... Она
I'd
мне...
like another visit.
Блядь, у них не получается это сделать, ну бля.
Of rest. And this is... Oh, wait! You must be Rover, right? I'm surprised to see Denia with you. She didn't cause you any trouble, did she?
No, not at all. It's her birthday today, and the infirmary asked me to take her out for some fresh air.
Hey now, that makes it sound even more suspicious.
Блин, они идеальная пара, сука. Они просто идеальная пара.
Feeling better? Based on the frequency shown during her complications, things are worse than what Armand said. At this rate, she won't even last a week. Is this why she chose today?
Последний подарок, да? По-моему, я знаю название одного саундтрека этой игры. The Last Gift. Мне кажется, это он и есть.
You're right. I've been lying to myself all along. But I don't. The Fraxidus has no record of my birth. Nothing to prove my identity. There's only this image burrowed inside my head, playing over and over again in my dreams. In it, I would always step into the same lake. A woman sways her arms in the wind, crying.
Это вообще просто, я не
She
знаю.
stares from afar, calling out to me. Denia. Denia. Das wie Denia. A name and a birthday. Maybe I could then die as a real person. No?
Ебать! Охуеть! Ебать! Я только сейчас понял! До свидания!
It's just a reaction. That's all. The idea that everything will just vanish, that it'll all go back to the void, it makes me cry. Instantly.
Я просто похлопаю. Это невероятно.
Just like years ago. You can really work wonders, Rover.
Denia?
You are literally my least favorite type of person. Where do I start?
Нет!
Rover, we've detected a severe frequency fluctuation. Is everything all right?
Everything's fine. We'll be back soon.
Very well. I'll see you soon.
Sounds like Professor Armand is getting a bit impatient. We should head back. No need to get ahead of yourself now. You're not quite there yet. I'm keeping it a secret for now. Plus, we still haven't fulfilled our agreement yet. Can't let the cake go to waste. Would you want to come out with me again after tomorrow?
Я не против.
Well, that makes things trickier. I still have things I have to do, after all. If only today could be a bit longer.
Любовь.
However, did it ever cross your mind that my being alive and staying here might be an even bigger problem?
If you feel you don't belong here, then someday in the future, would you be willing to...
Stop right there. It was just a joke. I don't want to put you in a tough spot. Easy. Today is my birthday. I won't be going anywhere. At least to you. This will be my last lie. Leaving just a few words inside that page. Do find your way home more often. I knew it. Sorry, Rover. But just like in the fairy tale, the magic wears off past midnight. At least this time I wasn't lying. Right?
Да, она действительно не соврала ему. Сделали типа Resident Evil?
Is the elevator locked? Could it be?
In the end, all that's left is an empty shell. The ruins.
What a pestering ghost. This experimental terminal is getting on my nerves. I still feel the abnormal neural reflexes, even after an injection lately.
Oh, really? Sounds like you can properly feel pain now. Remember this feeling, Denia. Pain compels us to live.
To hell with that feeling. That bastard tried to fool me with saline as a painkiller.
О, началось. Это музыка.
You're awake. I prepared a present for you, Denia. I put it in your heart.
What's a present?
A present is a commodity without a fixed price. You'll be a nice little rule follower with it.
Rules? What? Do you find your way home more often and don't bring strangers home? Huh.
Порвать раз и навсегда. Мне очень не нравится, что она пытается сделать.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Yeah, that sounds nice. But sorry, I just can't. However, there is one thing I can do for you all. Destruction, all those things that don't belong here.
Вау.
From now on, they'll be gone.
Она...
Back to the void with me. Oh, come to think of it, I haven't had cake yet. That's a bit of a shame.
Что, блять?
I assume by the time you get here, Rover, everything will have ended. Sorry I had to say goodbye this way. This is where it all started. The Fraxidus' Lahai plan. Where the Grand Architect first made contact with Aleph 1. And where I was created. I was a child who showed up at the Fraxidus' door out of nowhere. Became their Threnodian lab mouse by accident.
Так она все-таки была... Так она все-таки человек.
They told me I existed for one reason. To make that moment happen. That's why when I first heard your story from the Grand Architect, I absolutely hated you, Rover. Like that is actually out there. Then where were they during the longest, most painful, and why? Why would you appear before me just as everything was about to end? You know what I hated most? Why did everything about you have to be so impossible? Our encounter was never fair. And then no matter how many times it'll take, I'll come back to Lahairoi. Back to all of you. Whatever you wanted to say, you can tell me the next time we meet. Those are derivatives at best. And the shape-shifting has a catch. She needs long-term observation and analysis of her target to pull it off. It's just the idea of her using my face to talk to you. It makes me sick. So let's have a code word, just between us. Next time, if it's truly me, all my old hates will become likes.
Ой, господи.
Oh, and could you help me enjoy half of my birthday cake? You can save the other half for me, of course. But don't throw away any of the toppings.
Will we ever see Denia again?
We will.
Okay. But, what about the thing you didn't get to say? Hmm? If you feel like you don't belong here, then someday in the future, would you be willing to... And what about the rest?
Secret. For now.
Ебать! Ха-ха-ха! Это моя жена. Отныне это моя жена.
Denia, do you have any clues about that scene in your memory?
Nothing. It was just a scene. Maybe from some movies I watched as a kid.
But maybe, in my opinion, you still have a chance to...
Now you're reminding me of what Nastasha once said.
Не, не могу. Я влюбился в персонажа.
Raise your head. What do you see?
The high rolls in
Я...
that sky.
Блять, я влюбился в персонажа, блять, игры. Я в ахуе просто. Это пиздец. Я чувствую себя ебаном просто полным.
Avoid the darkness.
Я, блять.
What was her reaction?
Я, блять, чувствую себя идиотом
She said
просто.
It was actually light fighting against darkness. But it looks like darkness has the upper hand, I said.
But there was only darkness in Lahairoi at the beginning. Then came the light.
You answered exactly the same way as she
Я не
did.
могу. Я, боже, блять, я...
So light
Пиздец, я
actually
влюбился в
prevailed.
персонажа.
guess if you never give up, the story will one day have a good ending. No?
Не очень надеюсь на это.